Well, it might be hard to think warm thoughts with how cold it is outside, but a step inside the Music City Center this weekend might just change that. The Nashville Boat and Sports Show is in town this weekend to help get you ready for summer and all those warm weather outdoor activities. News Channel 5's Matthew Torres is out at the show for us this morning. And what sorts of fun stuff have you found out?
Not yet, Twiggy. You're doing all cute.
Oh my gosh, a lot of fun stuff, Jennifer, but I think one of the best features for the kids and as well as their parents is, of course, the internationally famous Twiggy. And Twiggy is right here. We have Luann Best, who has traveled everywhere with Twiggy. And as you can tell, Twiggy loves to travel from shoulder to shoulder.
Uh-oh.
You've gone from Paris and everywhere, and of course, celebrities and whatnot to really showcase Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel.
Yeah, I've been as far as Paris, France, Germany, Bermuda, all over the United States and Canada doing shows with Twiggy. We've also, we've been all over the world. We've been as far, all over the United States and Canada.
We have to move because Twiggy loves to move as well.
Yeah, all over the United States and all over Canada, doing all types of shows. Twiggy's popular in every venue.
And one of the main things about your shows and your classes that you do is water safety.
Yeah, I've been doing this since 1979. In November of '97, my husband, he bought our daughter this, in November of '97, my husband died in a boating accident. And so since then, I continued on and I promote water safety and boating safety to try to make a difference in somebody else's life.
Okay. And of course, kids and parents love it, and I love it too. I know it wants to move, so in about 30 minutes, stay tuned because we're actually going to show Twiggy do what she does best, and that's, of course, water skiing. Thank you so much. So, Jennifer, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Matthew. One person is dead and another hospitalized in critical condition after a car wreck in Lebanon last night. It happened around 10 o'clock on South Hartman Drive near the Tuckers Gap Road access. Police say a vehicle heading north in the southbound lanes hit another car head-on. Both drivers had to be removed from their cars. Ashley Jones of Lebanon was pronounced dead at the hospital, while the driver of the other car, who's not yet been identified, was flown here to Nashville and is in critical but stable condition. A man is in jail after Metro Police say he tried to break into a home in Hermitage last night. Happened at 9:30 on Highland View Court. Police say the man never actually got into the house, but he did break some glass and was banging on a power box, turning lights on and off. Officers arrested him in the driveway of the house with a hammer in his hand. Police in Lebanon are asking for the public's help in finding a man wanted in connection with a shooting there yesterday. They are looking for 41-year-old Terrence Oldham. The shooting on Cleveland Street sent a man to the hospital. Police say Oldham is known to hang out in Murfreesboro. An accused criminal who escaped from a mental health facility was reportedly spotted last night in Brentwood. Danny Wright, who you see here, was going through an evaluation Wednesday at the Middle Tennessee Mental Health Institute when he climbed through the ceiling and escaped. Police got 2 reports last night that someone matching his description was spotted near Concord Road in Brentwood. One sighting was at the Heritage and the other was at the Concord Market. If you see him, call police. Wright is accused of robbing a store, evading arrest, and assaulting an officer. The U.S. Supreme Court is back at work and deciding now which cases it will hear in 2015. Some Tennesseans spent last night waiting to find out whether the High Court will hear the challenge to the ban on gay marriage. This morning, the wait continues as no decision or announcement was made last night. The Supreme Court does not have to do anything, though, and no one really knows when a decision might come. After November's ruling by the Sixth Circuit Court in Ohio that Tennessee's ban on same-sex marriage was legal, that set up what many hoped would be the once-and-for-all case in the Supreme Court.
Difference. I mean, it's a mess. They gotta have some continuity and have some consistency all across the country.
If the Supreme Court decides to do nothing, Tennessee's same-sex marriage ban would stand. The Tennessee Equality Project says if that happens, it would set back their fight for marriage equality at least 15 to 20 years. We're told the next time the Supreme Court could announce whether it will hear the case is 8:30 Monday morning. Hundreds of Sumner County residents hope a petition will stop a tax increase there. Back in November, county commissioners passed a 23% property tax increase. But the Gallatin News reports that over the holidays, nearly 1,800 signatures were collected on a petition asking the commission to rescind and nullify the measure. Those behind the petition say county leaders still need to explain several issues regarding the increase. The petition is expected to be presented to commissioners at their next meeting, January 26th. Looks like the Obama administration has been taking notes from Tennessee. The president unveiled an education plan yesterday in Knoxville based on a similar program created here in the volunteer state. Speaking from Pellissippi State College, the president announced the America's College Promise and explained how it would use federal and state money to pay for the first 2 years of community college for students. And it would be available to both full-time and part-time students who maintain at least a 2.5 GPA.
Because in America, quality education cannot be a privilege that is reserved for a few. I think it's a right for everybody who's willing to work for it.
The president's plan is modeled after Tennessee Promise, which covers 2 years of tuition for students applying to community or technical colleges. In a statement, Governor Haslam said, quote, "The president recognizes that good things are happening in Tennessee." And he added that he's looking forward to learning the specifics of the president's plan.